Federal delegates from across the aisle and across the state convened in the Tri-Cities for AWB's third annual Federal Affairs Summit. Pacific Northwest National Laboratory's Discovery Hall was the setting for a day of discussion and collaboration on several hot-button national issues that pertain to our state. Representative Dan Newhouse kicked things off by recognizing the partnership in the room.
Did y'all see today's Tri-City Herald? Huh? Powerful federal lawmakers are in Tri-Cities this week. They never put that in when it's just me, so... Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Kim, Susan, and Derek for being here.
Then Senator Maria Cantwell touched on several key federal issues, specifically her strong support for reauthorizing the Export-Import Bank.
We literally had a $40 billion backup of deals sitting on the table that couldn't get authorized simply because we didn't have a functioning Export-Import Bank. We can never leave the bank in limbo again.
The senator was followed by business leaders with anecdotal evidence about their need for reauthorizing the bank. Then, top execs from two of Washington's biggest power companies gave attendees insight on the balance between environmental stewardship and affordable energy.
As we look forward and we move toward a clean energy future and achieve these goals that have been established either by legislation or by companies, that we do it in a way that really protects and preserves the affordability of that electricity for our customers, whether they're residential customers or businesses.
Representative Newhouse returned for a panel on bipartisanship with Representative Derek Kilmer, discussing the challenges of reaching across the aisle.
If success is defined as not working with the other side of the aisle, if success is defined as not being willing to even share a stage with the other side of the aisle, that's where we run into trouble.
But one of the highlights for me today was the conversation about bipartisanship and civility. I'm guessing a lot of folks were inspired to hear that conversation.
The lunch keynote, U.S. Energy Undersecretary Mark Menzies praised our nation's carbon emissions reductions and looked ahead to a possible boom in energy infrastructure employment.
Our changing energy landscape will and must result in potentially trillions of dollars in new infrastructure investment. And like other forms of infrastructure, America's energy infrastructure is a key driver of employment, growth, and competitiveness throughout our economy.
Representative Kim Schreier gave an update on her recent travels through District 8.
I have driven enough miles just in the past 6 months in the district to drive all the way across the country and halfway back.
And Representative Susan Del Bene touched on tariffs, housing, and the challenges of representing a purple district.
I get to hear those different views and have to kind of figure out what solutions we can put together for problems that actually solve problems across that spectrum.
The day wrapped up with engaging panels on agriculture, waterways, and innovation.
We talked about the future of technology, nuclear energy, agriculture, the impact of federal policies on businesses. The Discovery Hall was a really great venue, and I think we should use it again.
The politicians are busy. Recess is a precious time for them, and the fact that 5 of our elected leaders chose to spend time here today I think speaks volumes to what AWB is able to do as a convening power. You look at the variety of folks they brought together, I think it's amazing and a real credit to AWB and its leadership.
Brian Temple, AWB News.